Welcome to Reality Hangover. I'm Juliet Litman.
And I'm Callie Curry.
Hello, Callie.
Hello, Juliet.
This podcast is presented by Colgate, so thanks to Colgate. We are talking about Married at First Sight. Yesterday, I fired up the Peacock app, and I was like, okay, 3 more episodes, and the season's over.
Nope.
Shocked to find out this is a 20-episode season. So I think we have 2 more weeks, 2 more drops. This is honestly unbelievable.
I am happy.
Because you like it?
They're giving us more. I was sad when I thought this was the last drop.
Well, there's a lot that I want to get into about how the show is structured, the terminology they use, and all the on-screen text. We'll get into it. But before that, I wanted to just mention to you, Karl-Anthony Towns got married over the weekend to his longtime girlfriend, fiance, Jordyn Woods. It's just sort of funny that Jordyn Woods, I don't know. I feel like I first learned about Jordyn Woods with the whole Tristan Thompson thing, and now she's just married to Karl Towns. It's just funny. They seem like a happy couple, though. She was very present for the Knicks' entire run, and she's back on with the Jenner family because Kylie was at her wedding with Timothée Chalamet. It was such a convergence of like Knicks culture and Malibu, Calabasas culture. It was very, very funny to me. But what I wanted to mention to you in that vein is there were at least 3 Love Island people there that I saw. Nick.
Can I guess?
Well, I just gave you one, Nick.
Well, I already knew Nick was there.
Nick and Olandria were there.
Yes. I would assume Nick, Olandria, that sounded weird. Nick, Olandria, and Leah and Miguel. Those are the 4 I would guess.
So I didn't see pictures of Miguel. I'm going to look again. But Leah was definitely there. I didn't recognize her at first because she has red hair. But I do recall like 2 years ago, they started like hanging out a lot. I don't really know how. I guess just from Calabasas.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how, but they do
like,
seem
really tight.
They do seem like they're like actually like decent friends, like pretty good friends. I don't know. And I did see them also with Nick and Olandria. I have no idea where the pipeline to Love Island Karl Towns is.
I know.
But yeah, they do seem to hang out.
Nick and Olandria is like much weirder than Leah because I was aware of that. Also, Nick and Olandria were seated
more their age. You know what I mean?
Yes, like
which Nick I don't even actually know the ages, but Leah and Miguel make sense to me. Like I think they would actually be friends.
Yes, I can see it, particularly Leah and Jordyn Woods. I don't really know like who Karl Towns is friends with, and I can't tell like who would be a good friend for him. I don't know if it's Miguel, but Leah, I understand. Then a lot of Knicks were there too, and I think Mariska Hargitay was there. Definitely Ben Stiller. Actually, I don't know about Mariska, but Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor were there. Other Knicks boosters.
Yeah. As far as I know, I've met both of them. They're really easy to like. Like they're really nice
Jordyn
people.
And Karl.
Yeah. So I feel like they probably make friends everywhere they go. I do appreciate a normal sized wedding.
Me too. Like
they didn't invite 1,000 people, and they probably could have. You know,
he definitely could have had his wedding at Madison Square Garden. He chose not to.
Exactly.
Good for him. So funny.
Yeah, I'm happy for them. Congratulations.
Yeah, me too. I just was Nick and Olandria was very confused. The other thing I was confused by is they were like sitting together. So like they're still trying to, I think, capitalize off their relationship, which it now seems like was fairly short-lived, and they just kind of kept it going for a long time for appearances. And I think they're still doing that, but the whole thing is a little bit strange.
At the very least, because they were able to like keep this up for so long, they obviously like each other, like as friends.
Yes, definitely.
So I don't think it's like a huge task for them to like hang out and spend time together.
It seems like they've liked each other the whole time, and they were just like, let's make this work for us. And maybe like when they got back together after that weird dinner when they were both allegedly dumped from the villa, you know? So like maybe they had like a real romantic relationship at some point, but they remind me more of one of these couples from Married at First Sight than Leah and Miguel, who seem to be genuinely really into each other. Can't believe they're still together. We didn't give them a chance at all. And here we are 2 years later.
We're not wrong a lot, but we were wrong about Leah and Miguel. They seem healthy and happily together.
Definitely. I need to look for him in the pictures. I'll follow up by the end of the
I'm sure
podcast.
he's there.
While we're on the Love Island beat, I posted this on Instagram, but Rob Roush collaborated with my favorite app, the New York Times Games app, to do a
I
crossword.
love New York Times games.
Me too. It's probably
I don't have this separate app. I just go into New York Times, but yeah.
Callie, get the app. It's awesome.
What's
It works
the
really well.
difference?
It's just the games. It works really well.
Okay, but I
Tracks all
mean, do
your
I need another
scores.
app?
I don't know. I just think I really recommend it. It's really good. I think the
All
New York
right.
Times Games app and the New York Times Cooking app are more worth it than the New York Times News app. Like, I prefer those
the
two.
cooking's great too.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Cooking
Yeah.
is incredible. Yeah, I use it pretty much every day. My favorite is Allie Slagle. All her recipes are just fantastic.
I
But
don't even realize whose recipes they are.
I like to read them. I like to see who I'm
Maybe I
following.
should start doing that. Yeah.
I do think it is good. If you like one of them, like you'll find other people. You'll find that like their recipes like work for you. In general. Also, the comments of the Times app, the cooking app, is amazing. People will be like, "Actually, I did this and it really worked well." Like I learn a lot from the comments.
Okay.
Great, they're great. This episode is presented by Colgate Optic White. Let's talk it factor. You see it on the red carpet, a smile that lights up a room. That wow. There's actually some chemistry behind the charisma. Colgate Optic White Pro Series toothpaste removes 15 years of deep-set stains when you brush twice daily for 2 weeks. How? The clinically proven formula is powered by Colgate's hydrogen peroxide complex. It works at the molecular level to gently dissolve stains deep within the enamel where your brush can't reach. It's proof that daily routine can be remarkable. That's the science of wow. Colgate Optic White.
Wait, I have news that I forgot to
Okay.
tell you about before we started.
Okay, great. Live reveal.
I finished Mary Harry, whatever it's called. I still can't remember it.
Let's marry Harry. Yeah.
Yes. And Amber, first cousins with, how do you say her name?
It's great.
Latia?
Latia? My God, Latia's everywhere.
So I was watching it and I kept thinking, this girl looks like someone. This girl looks like someone. I could not figure it out. Then Latia did like a review on Let's Marry Harry.
Oh my God.
And I was like, duh. Oh my God. They look so much alike.
My conclusion about Latia is she's very thirsty for fame because she keeps popping up in reality TV worlds.
Well, this is her cousin. It's not
okay.
Her.
Sure. But like,
let's just say this. She's not shying away from any camera.
Yeah, exactly. We'll find out if she's on Mormon Wives more. She's probably pissed that she can't be dating Dakota for the attention.
I wanted to send you the review that she did, but
you forgot.
I had like no service in Massachusetts.
Oh, cool.
Well, I don't even know where I was. It was like while driving somewhere. I was in Connecticut for like, that area of the country was very confusing for me.
Was this when you were in Springfield or when you were in the Vineyard or what?
Springfield, but before we were in Springfield, we were in, where's Mohegan Sun? Is that Mass or Connecticut?
I think that Mohegan Sun is in northern Connecticut. Yeah.
Because that's where the
Connecticut Sun?
Yeah.
That is being moved.
Don't they play
yes.
there?
The Connecticut Sun is moving, though, I believe, to Las Vegas.
Know. Yeah, they're moving. No, not to Las Vegas.
To somewhere in the South?
Vegas already has a team.
Oh, yeah, the BS is. Sorry, I apologize to Asia Wilson. That was really rude.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't know if you've heard.
I know. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. They're moving to Houston, and they're becoming the Houston Comets.
They're relaunching the Comets, which was one of my favorite teams growing up.
Yeah, me too. I think I had a Comets
like crazy that they don't exist. Like, how'd they not last? They were on fire during that time.
There's a lot of mismanagement in the WNBA.
Well, yeah. But don't you feel like the Comets is one of the most recognizable like W names?
Totally. The other one for me is the Mystics. Like, they were very good when they first started. I don't know. Like, I think the Liberty, because of Rebecca Lobo early on, like, just sort of had a lot of mind share in New York, and now they obviously have even more.
Yeah.
I remember going to a Mystics
Liberty's
game.
a big brand too, I would say.
Definitely. I mean, I think it's the Liberty, the Sparks, and the Aces, right? Like, and I guess the Fever. I'm naming all the teams now.
Well, yeah, now the Fever
and the Lynx.
No. The links are incredible, and they've been good for a long time. But I don't think that people know them as well as the first three that you named.
I think
Like
that's right. Yeah.
the
And
other
most
three are
people
like in
probably
pop culture. You know what I mean?
people probably can't name like Nafisa Collier or like say
I
her
know,
name if
it's
they
just
saw her face.
crazy.
I know. I love
Olivia
her.
Olivia Miles, Bill and I's like favorite
Yeah.
WNBA player and forever, minus for me Cam. But I absolutely love Olivia Miles. I hope we have some
Fans, listeners.
Yeah, both. Oh my gosh, another piece of news. I was at the exhibit for the Hall of Fame,
Yes.
and I was at Stefan's exhibit in the Hall of Fame. First active player to have an exhibit while they're still active, and Seth really wanted to see it, so we went. We were inside. There's like a little like vault. That's like what his exhibit is. And someone came up to me and was like, I literally never come up to anybody, but you said that you like it when people come up to you. So I just wanted to say I love your podcast. And I was like, this is like one of the best moments of my life. We're in his brother's exhibit and they're coming up to me.
That's really great. I know Seth is really confident. Otherwise, I'd be worried about your marriage. I'd be like, is this a Real Housewives situation where the woman starts getting too much attention?
Which I also thought I at least like 15 to 20 people came up to me this weekend.
Nice.
And I was like, this must be like a weird like mix of people in Boston, which I would assume Ringer has like an abnormal amount of Bostonian listeners, or not in Boston, in Massachusetts, but Boston adjacent. And the Ringer also probably has abnormal amount of sports fans listening to like our type of podcast.
Right. And in case you aren't a sports fan, Callie was at the Hall of Fame ceremonies because your father was enshrined in the Hall of Fame.
Correct. But most action I've ever got in my life. Like it was like every day there was like at least five people coming up to me. And I was like, the first day I was like, wow, what a day. And the second day I was like, yeah, this is like an abnormal clash of cultures that happen to be at the same place.
I think another piece of that is that people don't have to wonder if it's you. It's like, obviously that's you.
That's true. Yeah.
It's like confirmed. She's here. So, so it makes it easier. You don't have to worry being like, I got the wrong person.
Great weekend for my family. Great weekend for the pod.
That's great. That's really, we're so lucky. It was a Hall of Fame weekend for us too.
It really was. I was on cloud 9 for multiple reasons.
Did your kids witness any of this where you were being spoken to by strangers?
Yeah, but I think that they just think it's because of
my
dad
family.
Or my,
yeah.
They don't
That's
know
too bad.
They don't know it's because of me.
You got to start reinforcing that, being like, this has nothing to do with them. All me. All that TV I'm watching that is paying off.
I have to repeat when people come up. I'm like, oh, you listen to the podcast.
Nothing to do with your grandfather or your dad.
Whenever I like say it to Seth, he just like rolls his eyes. He's like,
That's so great. Well, that's awesome. Thank you to our Hall of Fame loving fans. That's great.
Yes.
We appreciate you. Okay, let's talk about Married at First Sight, episodes 13, 14, and 15. A few weeks ago, we looked up how long is a season of Married at First Sight. And last season, season 19, was 14 episodes. So I was like, okay, 15, that's it. And when, spoiler alert, Nick and Courtney dip out in the very beginning of 14, I was like, oh, wow, they really are bringing things to a close. So wrong. And I should have known it because they kept being like less than 2 weeks to decision day, but they weren't like 3 days. It was still in the weeks. And I'm just flabbergasted they're able to get 20 episodes out of Married at First Sight. And they're down to 5 couples now.
I'm still as invested as I was day one. Like, yes, they're getting 20 episodes, but like, I'm happy every episode.
I'm enjoying it. And I will say my dad's been casually watching with me when I put it on. And he's also quite into it, though he won't admit it. He's also called it depraved. He was like, this is sick, but also very interested. So
it is crazy. Trying to explain Married at First Sight to other people.
And it's like, yes, they're legally married.
Also, people seem to really want, like, even when explaining it, they're like, okay, so they meet first, they just don't see each other. I'm like, this is not Love is Blind. They don't see each other. They don't speak. They just walk down the aisle. And
That's
I
it.
feel like people cannot wrap. They're like, wait, so they get married? I'm like, yeah, they get married
They get married and
with
then they
no
live together.
information. They're reliant on matchmakers, which we love, but I can't say they provided great matches this season. I
They
love
didn't
them though.
I do love them. I'm happy when they're on screen. I was happy that there was the group dinner because we got to, like, get a lot of their commentary. Um, I love Dr. Lisa. I can't believe it, but I absolutely love her.
You talked about the group dinner, and I have questions. I'd love to actually get one of them on the pod so we can get like more information.
Sure. We can
But
work on that.
I'd like to know, like, do you guys tell them like, hey, bring up everything you're questioning about other couples, like comment on others? Like, I just feel like if I was at that group dinner,
Mhm.
I would just kind of like sit back and just like hope no one talks about me. These people are like leaning in, like, can't wait to say something to somebody. Like, I don't believe in your relationship. You guys don't make sense. He wants to fuck other people. Like, it's very like contentious. And then everyone just pretends they're all good. I'm like, y'all aren't good.
Well, the weirdest thing about it is how they just move on. It's like, I don't know if it was
Next
Ed.
up.
Yeah, they're like, "Next." The way that it started, and also at the group dinner, the experts aren't even there, so they just sort of, like, know to go around the room. The craziest part was they all went so hard on Adam, and it was the first time this season I had to agree with Sean. I had to be like, "Yes, I am on the same page as you." But he called out Adam for his use of, like, internet slang, which is not even, like, popular anymore,
I'm
like
like, is it
saying
even internet slang?
full send vibes, like, it's really tough. The Adam experience is getting rougher and rougher by the episode. Obviously, I had 2 deep low points in this batch of episodes. Number 1, Adam wearing the socks in the,
Oh God, the hot
hot tub
tub.
boat.
That's disgusting.
It's really
I'm
weird. It
over
was
it.
it was really
It's too
weird.
much for me.
I was reading the, Reddit comments about it, and people, some people are like, "He has a foot fungus," but then people are like, "No, if you have a foot fungus, wearing socks in the water makes it worse," which I definitely think is true. And then
That
apparently
makes
another
sense.
podcast like us speculated that it's like a manosphere thing, and I just think it's like some weird,
Is it?
I don't know. That's some speculation, but it's just really weird. And his obsession with working out and physical activity doesn't make sense. Like, he got them this, he allegedly, he in quotation marks, arranged this hot tub boat date, mobile, whatever it is, which seems fun. It's a classic bachelor move. And then he couldn't help himself but do push-ups across the hot tub and made her do it too. And it's just like, what's wrong with you? Just take a beat.
I don't even have like a excuse for him. I will say that the clip that got clipped last week said in Adam's defense, and I had a lot of people being like, I cannot believe you started a sentence like that. And I was like, you're right.
Oh, you mean our clip where you talked about you and Seth playing pickleball?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't actually like him. Like, I just was saying that in his defense, I want someone that's good at pickleball.
Yeah,
And
I
I don't
guess
think that's a
so.
crazy ask.
Well, his is like a number of hours a week though. Like, do you have anything in your marriage where it's like you must play pickleball with me 20 hours a week?
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, seriously. Is there anything in your marriage where you have to play pickleball together 20 hours a week or 20 hours a week at all?
No, there's nothing that I have to do anything for 20 hours a week.
Yeah, obviously.
That's
The
crazy.
answer was yes, and you said that on the pod, I would be like, "Do I need to call you out like I'm Michelle and Cameron at the group dinner?" Um, but that was just tough. I did like how Sean went at him, but Sean just becomes so self-righteous. It's hard. But I had to agree.
Um, I agreed with what Sean said. Some people said it was the wrong messenger, right message, wrong
Yes,
messenger. And I'm like,
agreed.
I don't. I think he's the right messenger. I
Yeah,
think he articulated it.
he did say it well.
Yeah.
He did.
Was it nice? No, but
No,
they all just don't like Sean. So everyone was like, whoa, whoa. Cause I feel like they were like, we could say a lot of shit about you and we don't.
I don't like Sean, but one of my main takeaways from this batch of episodes is I have flipped, and I now think that Nikki is really the problem in the relationship.
Really?
Well, She won't commit to anything. She won't I didn't realize he hadn't, like, met any of her friends or family, and that is kind of weird this deep into it,
Yes, agree.
and she wants to take it, like, so slow. It's not realistic for the time frame that they're given. I understand this whole thing is not realistic, but, like, playing within the rules of the game, it just doesn't work. Like, you have to, like, go for it a little bit sooner, and she's so non-committal, like, when they had the group therapy or whatever, and they were asking, like, if she'd be ready for things, she was like, "Yes, I might be." I kind of get why he gets so frustrated with her. So I think she's, like, a bigger she creates more barriers for them to move forward, but he is way more unbearable for me. He continues to give me the ick. When he walks out of their bedroom with his robe open and they
Oh,
blur his dick, I was ready to vomit. Tough one. He seemed so happy though, so I
he
guess
did seem very
good for
happy.
him.
Okay, I do agree that she needed to like accelerate her journey, she
Yeah.
keeps saying. Um, but there's nothing that's going to make me think she's more of the problem.
I mean, the initial problem is that she's not attracted to him, but now she seems like she is attracted to him. So I don't know. It's so weird.
Do you
There's
believe their attraction?
I think that she's talked herself into it in a way because I don't think she would do anything sexual with him if she didn't have some level where she actually wanted to. Like I think that she's not just be like, yeah, fine, sure, let's just give it a shot. And the fact that she was willing to do whatever, I guess there's something there that she's like bought into or whatever. I don't even know how to say
And I'm like, I guess.
it. Oh God, they continue
It's
to be a really tough watch.
you know what though? It makes me feel better because it seems like the entire cast is confused. Like it's not just us at home.
Confused or just like, "You've no chance." Like, Cameron being like, that whole side of the table, they've it's just like they seem like producer plans because it's going so well. Um,
Oh, Cameron and Michelle.
Michelle, yeah, and the way that they give the feedback is just like too
Uh,
representative of what the producers would want.
yeah, but I don't think that it doesn't seem like either one of them would be down for that.
No, I particularly like her. She's so cute and just
I like
seems
both
like a
of them.
really
I'm
good
really into
person.
both.
Yeah, they're a great couple. I'm very happy for them. I thought also her aunt seemed really lovely. Really cool house. That was the other thing. I was like, wow, awesome real estate in Seattle.
Um, I'm shocked that they don't say yes.
They don't?
No, I'd be shocked if they don't.
Oh, I was like, spoiler? What? I was
No,
like,
no, 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 no.
yeah,
I'd
they're
be
saying
shocked.
they're falling in love with each other. They're
Yeah,
on
but
the
I
way to
mean,
love.
Belle and Mecca said that they were going to say yes at the group dinner, and I'd be shocked if they said yes now.
Well, I didn't really understand his comment about is she pretty enough? Was he saying that about Belle?
Yes.
To Belle? I was like, I must be
Well, he
missing something here.
said Nikki was talking about how her attraction has to grow, and
Yeah.
Mecca thought that was a great time for him to tell everyone that he also had to grow his attraction towards Belle.
That was just
And
real.
Belle was like, "What?" And he was like, "I mean, I thought you were pretty, but I kept thinking like, is she pretty enough for me?"
It's a really mean thing to say to your partner. It's just really mean.
Yes, it's really mean, especially to a woman, I would say.
Yeah.
And it's weird because Belle is pretty, like
Yeah.
prettier than him, I would say. You know what I mean?
She's also like stylish. She has like a point of view with like her appearance,
Yeah. I mean, obviously, everyone has their, own.
preferences.
Yeah, but it's like confusing. I'm like, what is your like, what's your preference? Because
I don't know.
I'd say she's pretty objectively pretty.
And also, yeah, and all the sort of like societal norms, she fits into them. She's like
Yeah.
pretty thin as well. She's athletic. Like, I don't know, all the things that people on a sort of like short list of things that these reality shows look for. Um, I felt bad for her in that moment. That was really tough. And also, it's not the first time. Like, he just like drops in these comments about like not being sure at first. He's like, but now I am. And that doesn't help.
No.
Felt bad for her. Last week I said that I felt she was more into him or he was more into her than vice
No,
versa.
you didn't think that she was into him at all, right?
Yes, that's correct. And I still think she's trying to talk herself into it, but I think it's a little bit based on the fact that he doesn't seem that into her and he's just sort of like dropping these hints. I think they have fun together, but I think it's because he's like someone who seems very jokey and so it's easy to have fun with him. But I'll be really surprised if they say yes as well. I don't think they should. And Cameron agrees.
Cameron said, who else was on that side of the couch?
It was
or on the table, sorry. It was those two.
Sean and Nikki, Adam and Marissa, and
Devin and
I thought Devin and Caitlin were with them because
No.
down to 5 couples.
I thought Adam and Marissa were on their side.
Oh.
No, Belle and Mecca were on their side.
Oh,
So
I thought it
he
was
thought,
those.
so he thought-
Interesting.
They're down to 5. Yeah, I think Belle and Mecca were on.
Got it. So it was Devin and
his side.
Caitlin, Marissa and Adam, Nikki and
Yeah.
Sean. Gotcha. Devin and Caitlin, I think
When
that
they-
they're just trying to make it work, but I agree they probably shouldn't be together.
I think they're doing better.
They are doing better, but like, I don't know. Staying married? Do you think you can get unmarried and then just date? Because that's what they should do.
Yeah, because I think that Caitlin doesn't trust people.
Right. Which
And
she confirmed.
it seems like she's like slowly starting to trust him.
Mhm.
And he seems to be like doing whatever possible. And I think they could get there, but 2 weeks is a short time.
It's less than 2 weeks too.
Well, yeah,
Caitlin
no.
is very basic. If the sign of support for Caitlin is going to the Taylor Swift movie with someone, I mean, you could definitely ask for more. Also, the Taylor Swift movie came out a long time ago, so I'm just like,
When did this film?
yeah. The Eras tour was in 2020. Let's see. I think it was 03 to 23 to 24 because we're at 26. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it was. So like, I guess this is like, almost 2 years ago. Crazy.
Yeah, also crazy that there hasn't been more sleuthing on who's still together and who's not. I haven't been really spoiled.
Well, I checked out Reddit today to see just what people
Oh.
are saying. People hate Courtney on Reddit. I was surprised by that. I don't like
Why?
Courtney, but I don't hate her. They like think she's
She was
evil and cruel.
Pretty unbearable.
I don't know. People on Reddit were really mad that she was like, so now you're crying? And I kind of agree. Like, Nick doesn't give a lot, but he has a lot of words. And I don't know, but he's hard to trust. I just don't think she's worth like hating, like a lot of ire.
I thought she was pretty rough to watch.
Okay, so you agree with everyone on Reddit that she
I don't
sucks.
hate her, and I would not go to Reddit to say that I hate anyone, probably.
I don't think you would ever do that, yeah.
But I think she's probably better than what we saw.
Right.
I would hope.
Yeah. I
She
hope
came
so
across
too.
very rude to Nick, and I don't know if Nick was deserving of her rudeness. It seemed like she just wasn't into him. She liked Adam or wanted someone like an Adam, and never really gave it a chance.
I guess.
If
Maybe
you
she
had
can
to pick
recouple.
out of everyone but Cameron, who are you picking as your partner?
For me personally, please don't make fun of me.
Oh,
I think
God.
I would pick Nick for myself personally.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I think that's the best. I think that's the best option.
Yeah, I think it is too. Also, the biggest knock against Nick is he's been on reality TV so many times, and then I don't like his jewelry. But he's smart, he's tall, he like has a lot of information, and like if I met him now, I'd be like, yeah, I'd go out with him. Sure, I'd give him a shot.
Also, he doesn't require a lot. Like, I think Devin is a great guy and super nice, and like is willing to do more like quote unquote work for me, but he requires too much from me.
Yes, he needs the reassurance of your emotion all the time. Like he needs to know how you're feeling. He needs to like feel like you're in it. It's too much. That's not how I am. I feel like Nick, there would be ways to like connect with him that don't require so much like explication of how you're feeling all the time. Also, Devin's just like too emo. We haven't seen Devin be lighthearted like at all. I guess except for with the Harry Potter situation, but even that, I just feel like that couple is too serious.
Very serious. She doesn't, I mean, I wouldn't say Courtney was like red fun either.
No. That's the thing about these women in general. I think that's a really good point. Michelle seems kind of fun, and Marissa seems like she could be lighthearted, but she's with, like, this crazy American Psycho. Um, they make them just seem very serious and, like, sad.
I think I think Marissa could be fun. I think Marissa's going to be whatever her partner wants to be.
Mhm.
That's a problem though for me.
Yes. And I feel like with Nikki, I bet she could be a good time, but they make her seem, like, really uptight and like she needs to be, like, unwound or something.
I mean, she's pretty uptight. Pretty uptight, I would say. Also, when Adam goes in on Sean, the first opportunity that
Oh,
he
yeah.
has, Marissa's like nodding her head. And I'm like, Marissa, Sean is right. You know, Sean was right.
Wow, you're really down on Marissa. I didn't realize this.
Well, I'm down on Adam and Marissa, but like, it's not that I'm down on Marissa. I'm down on Adam.
Yeah.
He's scary. He is a little scary to me. I also think that the first time someone is pushing back on him, the reaction that we got for the rest of the dinner from him was like, So
Yeah.
when you don't have control over things, you lose it.
Right. Uh, I found Marissa's friends sort of like random. I don't know. It just seemed like a week. I mean, this is all random,
A little
so
bit
it's
of a
sort of a ridiculous
hodgepodge.
thing. Yeah, and that seemed like a little bit fake to me in general. But I don't know. That whole thing was just weird with the way that he came in and stuff.
I just think that like Marissa just goes with whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
And
good
we
point. I
talked about
hadn't
it
really thought
last
about it,
week.
but it's
Like, we
true.
don't know much about her. And yes, that has a lot to do with Adam, but it also has to do with Marissa. Like, as much as people don't like Courtney would not be rolling with
No. Courtney would
Adam's
say what she thinks.
antics.
Cool.
Yes.
She might because she likes him, but otherwise, that's
Yeah.
I agree. Otherwise, that's for sure. Um,
I just feel like we barely know Marissa.
while I was watching, I was focused so hard on remembering the experts' names because I can never remember them. I was like, at the beginning, I was like, something Brunson. I have no idea what his name is. And then I was like, and is it Liz Paz? I was like, there couldn't be two Z's. Like, what is it? But I finally got it, Callie. I finally
I was like, I
remember.
have no idea. I would say
It's
Erica. Is Erica something?
no.
Fair.
His name is Paul Brunson, and her
Oh,
name
Paul.
is Dr. Lisa Paz. And
Lisa.
Lisa, that's why I thought Liz. I was putting Lisa and Paz together. But I finally got it. But I can't tell you how hard I was focused. I was like, every time they come on screen, I will be looking for their names. And I finally got it in. I don't know why it took me so long, but I just couldn't remember. Now I do. I love those both of them. I think that's a great call. We should try to talk to them because I have a lot of questions and I'm curious about like their actual work and like day-to-day lives.
Yeah, what does that look like?
All right, well, I'm just going to Google Dr. Lisa and her website. She has a whole get to know me better. She's lived in Miami for the last 25 years. I could totally see that. She kind of reminds me of someone who would have been on Age of Attraction or someone she would have helped on Age of Attraction.
I'm kind of shocked by the Miami.
Really?
Mm.
You don't see her hanging out with Corbin?
Oh, by
Melanie.
the way, I did get
Seems like
a DM update that Corbin and Permita have broken up, supposedly.
yeah, I saw that as well. Tough stuff. Can't say I'm shocked, but you know, I'm sorry for them. I think they'll both be okay.
I know. I just wish. Hopefully, it's on Beyond the Villa. Is that even
Are you
happening?
gonna watch that? Yeah, I think they got renewed. Yeah, this is happening.
I mean, if Corbin's on it.
What a summer for Peacock. Just so much from Love Island to Married at First Sight. I like Married at First Sight much more than Love Island. I'm having much more fun with it. This season
Peacock
in particular, not
also
overall.
had the World Cup, right?
Yeah, it's so funny. I really miss the World Cup. I was just thinking about that.
Someone was talking about it this morning, and I was just like, wow, what a time. That was such a fun time.
It's sort of sad. Do you feel like summer's over? I don't, because in the Northeast, school hasn't started yet. But like, do you think it's over?
Yeah, I mean, my kids started today.
It's nuts. So crazy. It's so soon. LA started last week.
I know. LA kind of surprised me because I feel like they don't get out as early as the South, but
they usually get out like first week of
June.
June, yeah.
Yeah, we get out in May.
It's nuts.
But we
It's long.
start
I guess
this week.
Good. Good for Parent.
Listen, I was ready.
Like, get back. Well, also, you're just traveling for 2 weeks. That makes it way
Summer
harder.
is over. I mean,
Back to school, guys.
we haven't been home since the first week of June. I'm very happy to like be home.
Back in Charlotte. Although you're not home. You're in an Airbnb.
Yeah. And also I leave again next week, but it's
No
fine.
big deal. Where are you going?
I'm going to Pebble Beach for a few days
Oh,
and then I come back
golf?
and then I leave again on I don't even know what day. Thursday maybe?
Oh, okay.
I'm so excited about this. My alma mater, Florida, is playing in
Oh,
a tournament in Austin,
cool.
Texas. It's not normal volleyball. It's not a normal match. And 4 teams are in it: Florida, SMU, Penn State,
Oh, wow. Cool.
and Nebraska. And the winner of this mini tournament gets $1 million for their program.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Do the
And so
players get any part of that?
I don't know. Oh, I mean, I'm sure they do. I'm sure it trickles down to NIL, but
Cool.
like I don't know if they
Right.
directly get anything. But
Okay. Cool.
Sadell, my sister-in-law, myself, and I believe Riley and maybe Sonia are going to do some like announcing on the game.
Wow. Fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Awesome. You all play volleyball?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, Riley plays currently. Sonia played
Amazing.
at Virginia Tech, and
Sadell played at Elon, right?
correct.
And you played at Florida, obviously.
Yep.
Great.
Um,
Go Gators. That's really cool.
Yeah, really tough group of 4 for. So I don't know who's going to win. But yeah, I'm so excited.
That's cool. Are your teammates going?
Like from my when I was there?
Mhm.
No, not that I know
Okay.
of.
All right, so the family
I
trip.
haven't even told anyone that I was doing this. Well, we were asked to do it.
That's really cool.
I think they're trying to show like how much connection there is between basketball and volleyball, which there is a weird amount.
Doesn't Kevin Garnett's daughter play volleyball at Michigan?
She sure does.
Right. That's
She's
cool.
going to be a freshman this year.
That's cool. Yeah, there's like so well,
Mhm.
it kind of makes sense. I feel like I guess if you're not going to play basketball as a woman, volleyball is sort of like another great way to use your height if you're tall.
Yeah, if you're tall. But like Grant Hill's daughter plays soccer at Florida. So
Mm.
there's like I just think there's an abnormal amount of basketball to volleyball.
Why did you commit to volleyball over soccer or basketball or any other sport?
I never really took basketball serious. I did play in high school, but like for fun kind of.
Is that because your family is so into it? You're just like, no, thank you.
I don't know. I never really like had that thought, but that's like a good excuse. So I was just really good at soccer and volleyball. And then I had to choose between soccer and volleyball for college. And I chose volleyball because it was indoor.
That's a great choice, especially in the South.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
was
want?
like,
What do you
I
want Carter to play?
If I chose, I would like her to play tennis. I love watching tennis. But I also don't think that individual sports like do as much for you as team sports do. But I just have a dream of being at Wimbledon in a box yelling. But that's my dream, not Carter's dream.
Have you seen Beyond the Lights, the movie starring Gugu and Bhattacharya?
No, I must have not, even though it sounds
I believe
familiar.
I believe it's a Gina Prince Bythewood movie, the woman who made Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
Minnie Driver's like a crazy stage mom in it. That could be you.
Yeah, I want to do that. And people say that tennis parents are like the worst.
Yeah, I think so, because you can ride your child really hard and like you can basically only blame them. There's no coach or teammate to yell at. So
I've heard tennis parents are psychotic. But I just love tennis. But I mean, she's only 8, but she's obsessed with soccer.
did she get into the World Cup? We didn't follow up on if she got a favorite player or not.
She watched like every World Cup game when she was home.
Cool.
Her favorite player is Messi. She's
Yeah, it's a
really
pretty
sad
good one. I
when
mean,
they
he's really
lost.
good.
My favorite player is Lamine Yamal. So it was a great championship match for our family.
Cool.
Um,
She should get into him because he's so young. She'll have so many years of rooting for him.
I know. But she wants to go against me right now. So.
Okay, Callie. Last thing is I interviewed Joey Fatone and Lance Bass from NSYNC because
How was that?
Well, you're about to find out. They have a new show on E coming, which is about mixology. It's sort of like a Food Network show, but with drinks and with Lance and Joey. It's kind of surreal. It's weird to interview them because they were such a huge part of my youth, and like NSYNC is like a fact of life. Also, Lance has been on my mind because he was the officiant for Brittany and Jax's wedding. Did you see what Jax posted and then deleted? All this crazy shit about
the text
Brittany?
messages.
Oh no, he posted the text messages, but he posted like a crazy long caption about what a bad mom she is. And it's just like, I don't know what's true, but like that's fucked up and certainly not helping your son. Anyway, Lance has been on my mind. So it's kind of crazy. Their show's coming out this week on E. And yeah, it's just really weird. Like, I don't know. It's kind of equivalent to like interviewing two of the Spice Girls, but it's like interviewing Mel C and Emma, Baby Spice. Remember when they were on The Circle? Mel B?
Those two specifically.
Well, that was Mel B, but yes. Anyway, you're about to hear it.
I was an NSYNC girly growing up.
I mean, I was Backstreet Boys, but they're Backstreet Boys fans. Like, I know that Joey is tight with AJ, and like they've both been to the Sphere show.
Too. Yeah,
I talked to them about the Sphere show, so you know we're all Backstreet Boys fans. Because also, like, shout out to them for still being together. Anyway, let's roll it now, and you and I will be back next week with more Married at First Sight and of course other reality TV stuff. Catch Callie on Thursday with Big Brother. I'm like quasi on vacation, so. Have a great week, everybody.
Adios.
I'm Juliet. I'm a huge fan. Have you heard of The Ringer?
Thank you.
I'm from The Ringer.
Yes.
So we do sports and pop culture. Nice.
Heck yeah.
Well, that's why you have us, because the sports, right?
Yes, for sports specifically.
You probably know more sports than I.
What teams do you root for, Lance?
For baseball, the Yankees.
Really?
Football,
Mets for me.
Yes.
Mets for me.
Chargers, Rams, used to be Green Bay Packers,
Giants.
New Orleans Saints guy.
Oh my God. It's a lot of teams.
Well,
cool.
I'm from Mississippi. We don't have a team, so I had to, by default, choose my favorites.
When and why did you pick up the Yankees? So they are America's team.
Yeah, why?
Because when I played T-ball, we were the Yankees.
Oh.
And so like I just kind of became obsessed with the Yankees when I was a kid. And then growing up, I was Yankees. And then I was able to have the best moments with the Yankees from like the late 90s and that whole amazing era. And then the whole Nick Swisher era also. So I got two really great fun times to be a fan of the Yankees. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the Mets, but they're not good.
Right? No, they're having a troubled season.
It's okay. Yeah, I just remember 86, just the 86 Mets. That's all I remember.
Sure. Of course. So we're here right now because we're talking because you guys are you have a new show together coming out this month called Cocktail Wars. How is it working together in the TV capacity?
It's been great. Funny enough, we have worked for many years over the years, I would say, and we know each other kind of the back of our hands. So it kind of worked very natural. It was very easy. People were like, what's it like to work with Joey and Lance? A lot of people said. And it was interesting because when we got on set, we were literally like finishing each other's sentences, know exactly what he was going to do or what I was going to do, whether the joke was going to come out or land or whatever the silliness that we do. But it's just fun to work. We again, we work with each other so much that we have this great camaraderie together. It's fun.
How did it come together? Like who signed on first?
I think we both signed together. Yeah.
Nice.
I think we came as a package deal almost.
Yeah.
They called you and yelled at you, I think it was first, though.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, once Taylor Swift turned it down.
Right, and Ryan Reynolds turned it down.
And Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively turned it down. They were like the 8th couple they went to. And we said, let's do this.
They even went to Pauly Shore, too. And they said,
I know.
He didn't want to do it. So.
Are you guys big cocktail drinkers?
Yes. We do love a cocktail. Look, we've traveled all over this world for many years, and we've seen kind of the best of the best. So I love that we get to do this because we thought we knew all about cocktails and what we loved, but we are learning so much more and starting to really appreciate these cocktails, and especially these mixologists that, I mean, there's no way I could do what they do.
Yeah, the talent that they and the things that they come up with are amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see, all the different episodes and the different drinks and the whimsical ways that they come up with these different cocktails is absolutely amazing.
A lot of smoke.
Yeah.
A lot of smoke.
Not mirrors,
Seriously.
just a lot of smoke.
A lot of smoke. Also, I feel like a lot of twists, a lot of rinds as well. Just like
Yeah.
zest
Right.
of things.
I'm learning about the wash line. I'm learning about the free pour. We're learning what a flip is. It's been a lot of fun, really. I'm learning like all these different techniques. Melissa, who's basically our guru and our guru and our go-to to talk to about anything that technical terms, or we would like, oh, that tastes really good, but they're like, well, they didn't add this and that may be part of the challenge, and that's kind of where she comes in, which is great. It's helped out a lot.
I think at the beginning of the season, we, had to pretend we were pretty much experts, although we are definitely not experts. We just know what we like.
Just like to drink.
Towards the end of the season,
Yes.
I feel like we know what we're talking about a good bit.
And and honestly, for me, it was really interesting because I'm not to say that I'm a big drinker, but I'm stick to one drink basically. I'm a very simple kind of guy. But the thing is it really opened and broadened my horizons too. Especially we were talking about this gin. I would never think to have gin. I've had it before. And I'm like, I don't like it. But when you add it to certain things and have these different kind of botanicals and flower essence of things, it actually tastes really good. It's really amazing. It's
chemistry.
It is.
Yeah,
Chemistry,
I was just going to say it's science. So what are your go-to drinks maybe before the show and after the show?
Rum and Coke.
Yeah. I've changed it. Usually I just do vodka soda because I'm diabetic and I'm thinking it's the only thing that's not going to spike me.
Sure.
But now I've learned trying all these different cocktails that there's certain drinks that do not spike my glucose. I'm learning.
Sophisticated now.
I'm sophisticated. So now I'm really appreciating drinks like an old fashioned. And when I go to a nice bar and I ordered an old fashioned and talk to the mixologist about certain things I like in it, because I like things that kind of taste a little like Christmas.
Sure.
So if you make all my drinks have a little bit of a Christmas taste, I'm good.
So an old fashioned tastes like Christmas.
You can, because you put a little cinnamon in
True,
it.
true. Now, if you want to go really, really hardcore or old school, get a rusty nail.
What's that?
A lot of alcohol.
Okay.
It is. My dad drank it.
That sounds very, very good, actually. Rusty nail, just at the end of the day, just to relax,
get your tetanus shot.
Oh yeah,
sure,
good to go.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you're good to go. Joey, how have you been enjoying being on Broadway?
It's been great. Coming back on Broadway again. It's been many years as far as being on the stage and coming back. It's been fun. Back in the day, I did Rent and I did Little Shop of Horrors. I think it was like 2003, 2004, and I was 20-something years old, and now coming back and playing the dad roles.
Sure.
I'm totally fine with it. I think it's so much fun, and it's been a blast. I'm Chrissy Metz plays the nurse. It's called Aunt Juliet, and basically it's a love story, and it's if William Shakespeare and his wife rewrote Romeo and Juliet as if Juliet kept going on with her life after Romeo. So it's really cute. It's fun, and it's all Max Martin music. It's NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, anything else you can imagine. It's awesome. It's been a blast.
I've seen it, obviously. As a huge fan of the music of Max Martin, people always talk about the grind of Broadway. How does that compare to the grind of being on tour?
You know what? They're both different beasts, I would honestly say, because we're doing, as far as Broadway, you're doing 8 shows a week. You're doing 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. However, back in the day, we've done a few. Where one time we did a couple of theater shows, if you remember, and we did 2 a day one time, and we were like, we will never do that again with NSYNC. But yeah, with NSYNC, you're traveling and touring, so you're constantly moving, but you're also doing the show. Not every night, but it does take a toll on you for touring. So for me, being in New York and doing the 8 shows a week is a grind, man. People don't really realize vocally on your especially on vocally singing wise, it does kind of wear you down a lot. So you do tend to have to kind of hydrate a lot, make sure you're, not
maybe not
all
have
day
a rusty
long and
nail.
stuff, so. No, definitely not a rusty nail. No, I can't drink and sing. No shot.
It's a sport. You have to kind of treat it like a sport.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, totally. What song do you guys think you've performed the most in your lives?
Happy Birthday.
Okay, what's number 2?
I always wonder this because, at the beginning of a career, obviously I Want You Back was our first song. So it was just, you would do
constant.
They would perform that 5 times a day. And then, Bye 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 comes out, and that's the one everyone wants to hear. So it probably equals
It might
out
be
now.
I Want You Back, though, I was because it would be think about it, it was like the first song we recorded, and then it was on the album, and then played, and it was a single in Germany, and then came a single in the States.
Yeah,
so I think it was and we performed that probably, I would say maybe the most. I don't know.
And now it's the biggest dance trend going on right now.
wacky.
So it's like now it's back even more.
So weird.
So yeah, who would have thought?
That's crazy. I always wonder, like, do you get bored? Like, do you get sick of playing the songs? Like, I'm sure you're grateful for the career and everything.
You know what?
But like, do you get bored?
I think of it as different ways sometimes. Sometimes when I hear the song, sometimes either I'll think about like, maybe when we recorded it, or I'll think about, okay, the dance move sometimes, or sometimes I'll tune it out completely. Right. It just depends on where you are or where I am, listening to the song, whether it be in a car or at a club or on TV. It depends. It really does.
It really is the setting, I think. I never got tired of Bye Bye Bye. For some reason, just that last 10 seconds of the song, it doesn't matter what mood you're in or how tired you are, you're going to be on an adrenaline high for a while.
Is it because of the choreography? It just like keeps you going. It's iconic with that song.
Well, it's the choreography, and also, of course, we would always have that as the last song. So that's when you would take the music and put it to an 11.
Yeah, sure.
So it was always loudest and just insane. So you get goosebumps like I just did right now, and they don't go away for a while.
That's cool. Yeah. Do you still get like the adrenaline rush of performing? Like when you guys, and like Lance, you came out recently, right, to one of the shows, like at the end.
Yeah. Well, I joined him on stage for a little bit a few months ago.
I saw a clip of it. I'm both a huge pop music fan and a pretty big Broadway fan. So it's a lot of my For You page. So I saw a clip of it.
Gotcha. So Instagram. he ran from Titanic and ran all the way to
Titanic
is
incredible. Titanic is
so much fun.
The woman who plays Celine Dion is like one of the funniest people. Marla Mandel, right?
Marla's great.
So fucking funny.
But it's good. I mean, but yeah, I think with Broadway especially, as I did Hairspray back in the day, and I remember, I did 6 months of it, and I remember thinking those last 3 weeks, I knew it was time to go because I had stopped sweating.
Oh, interesting. Was no longer hard?
Like, yeah, it was just
you were in the groove.
Yeah,
like, you know how to pace yourself.
I now feel like I'm not working as hard, and that's when I'm like, okay, this is like it's time to move on to something else. When I stopped sweating,
that's interesting. I saw the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere, and I was like, do they like this, or is this really just like exhausting? Or like we've sung these songs a million times.
Oh, I
don't know. I think it'd be fun. I think that more of it because it's so much more of a celebration. I think it'd be fun because the screen is so big, and I know that they don't see it. But the screen's so bright that they can see everyone. That's I think what's really cool.
That's really cool.
The one thing I noticed because as looking in as a spectator looking down, and I can see like you can see everybody, like literally everybody's face. Usually when you're in a stadium or a theater or an arena, everything's dark. That light is hitting you. You can't see really nothing. You can see everybody. That's the cool thing about it.
And you don't have to dance as much either because you have this crazy visuals behind you. So you're
they are crazy.
I can skip that on this one. Yeah.
The thing that's cool about the Sphere show is it's like a pilgrimage. Like everyone, I've seen the Backstreet Boys. Like I've seen them in Vegas twice before that. I've seen them like a million times. I love them. And you guys too. I'm 40. So like I was, the perfect age for the TRL era. And I would like run home from school to watch I Want You Back on TRL and everything. Like it was so important to me. But at the Sphere show, like everyone is so happy to be there. It's like a mega church or something. So for the fans, it's awesome. And I'm sure when people come to and Juliet now on Broadway, it's similar because like the music of Max Martin is just so iconic.
And it's always funny, especially when they get to see an NSYNC sing a Backstreet Boys song, which is always highly entertaining.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Max Martin. Really, you're not going to put any more NSYNC music in Juliet? You're just going to do that one little, it's going to be May. Come on.
What song do people get the most excited for? And is it? I guess with you, Joey, it's going to be May.
Yeah, it's gonna be May. Well, and actually everybody we do everybody in the show, so it's like this whole little kind of like boy band thing in the show. So a lot of people will scream for that one, especially again. Me singing a Backstreet Boys song is kind of an interesting thing. It's usually very taboo. You don't do it, but I've done it so many times. It's always funny to see that people's reaction. Like, do you like it when you sing Backstreet Boys? Like, yes, I sing it a bunch of times.
AJ went on tour with
it's a banger. It's a banger.
It is a banger. The music of Max Martin is probably. I do think he is like the 21st century Shakespeare. So it tracks.
True.
Lance, are you following what's happening with Jax and Brittany?
Yeah, of course I am. How can I not?
Have people been asking you about this? I was like, yes. What timing
not really.
Me?
Not really. Yeah.
Did you?
No, I mean, and Brittany, is a dear friend of mine, and her son is my kid's age, so they went to school together. So we definitely like keep in touch. And it's unfortunate, another dramatic situation she's going through.
Yeah,
It's
I
terrible.
have no idea what we're talking about here, but I'm curious. I want to know later. Yeah,
no one's surprised. Let's put it that way.
Fill me in later on.
On Vanderpump Rules, Lance officiated a wedding. And
Pastor Lance here.
And the couple has since very dramatically broken up. And dramatically,
don't ever do that ever again, Lance.
You
know Jax.
Yes, I know Jax.
Yes, Jax is now dating their former publicist.
Gotcha.
So Joe, you don't watch reality TV?
No, not a whole lot. Not lately, honestly. My girlfriend has, though. Definitely was watching Love Island.
Nice.
One of the couples came in and Juliet just recently just came by. And she did the clam slam. That's what I was told.
Oh, okay. Yes, their names are Dylan.
You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Dylan and Kenzie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they came into the show.
Oh, I haven't finished the season yet.
Okay.
Well, I still have like 50
I don't know what
episodes.
I have
no my God.
So
it's a big commitment.
All the kids had to fill me in too as well. I haven't watched, but my girl and everybody in the show of Juliet have watched Love Island religiously. And I'm learning.
See,
I could see where it would fit into your Broadway schedule because like you're sort of like doing the same thing every day. Lance, what about you? Do you watch reality TV?
I do. Big Brother is my ultimate.
You watching right now?
I am, of course. It's been my favorite show since season 2.
Wow.
So it is my summer indulgence. I even I'm in a fantasy league.
Wow.
Big Brother
You still do? He'll go to the rap party.
He'll
go to the actual rap party of the show. Don't lie.
First off,
they've
never had a rap party. I'm the one who would always host the rap party.
No.
Because CBS was always cheap and wouldn't do it. So I would always host these guys at my bar afterwards. So yeah, Shannon Elizabeth and I would always host the Big Brother cast after.
Come on, Big Brother, step it up.
Yeah. My God.
CBS would be cheap.
Have you ever appeared on any of the their after shows or like in the live? Have you gone to the live audience?
Last year I did Unlocked. So I got to co-host one of the Unlocked last year, which is great. So I got to go, behind the walls and all that. So
really?
Yeah, with Taylor Hale. It was One
of my close friends is one of the producers in Camera Operations. Tom Lorero
with him,
buddy Tom.
Yeah. Taylor appears on this podcast to talk about Big Brother sometimes too.
Yeah.
So
I love Taylor. She's one of the best winners. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seriously, she is great. I'm new to Big Brother, and it feels like it has not changed since they introduced the show, 28 seasons ago. It's so campy.
It has not changed.
That's awesome.
There's a few things I think they, probably should
that's smart,
change.
but it's smart though. If it ain't kind of broke, don't fix it kind of thing. I hate when like shows do things and it's successful and they just start changing it for no reason.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Totally. I mean, Dancing with the Stars, which Joey, I know you were on, like it's similar. Like it's still going. It's actually never been more popular.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything takes a dip every once in a while. I think just with anything and it picked back up again. I mean, I think again they got the right people, new generation, new group of people that are coming to see it. Now they have this whole series of like the dancing, like the dancers. Now they have a competition for the pros,
the new pro,
which is pretty cool.
I think that's being hosted by the guy who won, Robert Irwin.
Yep.
Yeah, Robert Irwin.
Yes, exactly. Do you guys like hosting in general? Like, do you like this kind of work?
It's fun. I think it's just like anything. It's just it's time consuming. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of focus on what we're doing in a very quick amount of time, especially for Cocktail Wars. We were shooting 2 episodes a day.
Mm-hmm.
So we did 10 episodes. So it was a little bit of a time crunch, but we had to get it done. But I love that kind of thing because it keeps you on your toes. It keeps it moving. It doesn't feel stale. We had celebrity people come in. You have 3 different competitors come in every show.
Yeah.
So it's new people every time. So I think that's what I love about it. The interaction of the contestants for me, as far as game shows and hosting, interacting with the people on there and just really kind of just having fun with it. And especially if it's a fun show. And that's the thing that I know that me and Lance are doing a lot of times now where we definitely do pick and choose of things that are just fun to do. We're not going to do, jury wars or something like that. It's just,
that's a great idea.
It's a good idea. Never mind.
Jury wars.
Wow. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying like some wacky thing that just doesn't fit us or doesn't fit in there. So for Cocktail Wars, it fits perfectly. And as like I said, we've drank and have other drinks around the world and kind of tasted things here and there. And now we're just looking to see the top bartenders and see who can win $10,000.
But I think, hosting, I think both of us were kind of born to do. I remember as a kid, I'd always, pretend I was Donahue or Sally Jesse Raphael and create our own little talk shows. And I was Casey Kasem on the radio playing songs. So something that I kind of grew up always loving to do. So when we got the opportunity to host radio shows and to host television, I I think we just
especially one of my dear friends and peers is Mark Summers. I've worked with him a few times, and it's so funny because we still keep in contact. He texts me like, "Hey, congratulations on hosting this, blah blah blah," and I'm always like, every once I'm like, how did I do on this, AB? You know, I'm asking pointers with him all the time. So he's such a good host, such an amazing guy. I looked up to him, and that's kind of the same thing for me. It's like always watching the game shows, and always was like, you know what? I'd love to do something like that. And a lot of people maybe didn't know our personalities back in the day because with NSYNC, you just saw us as a group and not individually. And now, as we've gotten older, of course, you get to see our personalities.
Did you ever see the Burt Reynolds and Summers interview on, was it Jay Lynn? Oh, no, The Tonight Show.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
What happened?
It gets heated. They threw water at each other.
Oh, my
Burt
God.
threw water at Mark. Mark threw water. And it was like legit, like heated.
Mark thought he was joking, but
what were they fighting about?
It was not. I don't remember exactly.
Look this up.
Stupid.
Now I gotta ask Mark again. But there's a bunch of interviews. They've interviewed him where you got look it up. It's pretty crazy. It's a little cringy because you're like, oh, they're mad.
It's funny you bring that up because I was going to ask you, like, who are the hosts that, like, you know, are iconic to you? Because, like, for me, it's like Bob Barker was like a fixture.
Yeah, Bob Barker.
And Casey Kasem was huge for me, too. I used to, like, love the long distance dedications.
Wink Martindale, another one.
Huge.
Gosh.
I mean, Larry King, I think, was just one of my favorite
but that's more
interviewers.
hosting, that game show hosted. But yes.
Just in general, though.
No, both. No, both.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, he was just like, I think Larry King was just incredible. I love it. Because he knew everything. Like I remember we first did Larry King and, you know, we go on shows as 5 teenagers, you know, whatever. No one even cares. He knew everything about each
So you went
of
to
us.
Mississippi, you lived in Brooklyn,
really,
you lived here, and you went this. Yeah, it was really cool.
It felt like he cared.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do you feel like, you know, like, do you guys get annoyed when you encounter people who you can just tell, like, don't really know what they're talking about? Like,
you know what? There's nothing wrong with not knowing and saying it, but it's always funny when they're acting as if they know it and they have no clue. It's just like, just be honest. It's cool. It's okay.
Well, they're just trying to
you know.
It. Look,
the best one was I did an interview and I can't remember who it was now. Oh, it's gonna kill me and I'll get it later on in my head. Famous woman that does not makeup artist but makes makeup. She does interviews now and stuff like that. So
was it Bobby Brown?
Nope. Bobby Brown. Thank you. The greatest thing was she goes, I know a little bit about you. And she looked at the paper. She just threw it. She goes, let's just talk. She goes, I just want to know, get to know you. I want to know, I know stuff about you, but I really don't know much about you. Let's have this conversation. And that's nice because even though you may know a little bit about me, let's have this conversation. And she didn't act like she knew everything about me. It was great.
I feel like you also must encounter a lot of people who act like they do because they think like, oh, I know their songs, or like they've been famous for a long time. So they just like presume they know all of this stuff.
Oh, the best is they're like, oh, so you're doing all these projects, huh? How's that hamburger thing going on? And I'm like,
hot dog?
Exactly. But that literally somebody did it to me one time. I'm like, all right.
Even today, someone was like, oh my gosh, so how's the Sphere residency going? I'm like, that's the other group.
That's tough.
Was that what he said? I didn't know that.
That's what he said.
Amazing.
That's really clueless. I think that's offensive to all of your fans too, because they like, you know, your fans would never make that mistake.
Oh, of course. No, that's like
the real heads, at least.
Right. No, but it's all good. You know what? Again, my thing is not everybody knows everything. And even though you're interviewing, you may not know that I did something or A, B, and C, and D, and it's okay. And I have no problem filling it in. But like you said, it's always funny when they act like they think that they know. And you're like, oh. And it could be an honest mistake. You know, can be.
Yeah, sure. Always. What's the next project you guys would like to do together? Like what, you know, manifest it right here.
Together?
Yeah. You obviously have this great rapport. Know each other for
I mean, there's a few things.
We're always thinking and collabing. Yeah. We're always that's the nice thing about it. We're always have our own personal projects, but every once in a while we're always like, oh well, I'm doing this. You might want to do this and jump on this. This looks cool. And then he's like, well, I got this for you. Maybe we can do that. So that's the fun thing about doing things like this, to where we're able to literally go, okay, well, you know what? Maybe instead of myself, it's gonna good maybe in a pair, or you know, even Chris may come along. So that's again, that's the fun thing of just kind of having this. Interesting enough that this, you know, 4 other guys that I can actually riff off of and do something with. And it just so happens that obviously that me and Lance, you know, we do a lot of stuff together and we're in the same kind of wheelhouse of hosting.
Both kind of create creativeness together. We both, I mean, since we've known each other, we always bounce ideas. Like we were always the ones trying to write the music videos and staging. You know, like we've always been those guys.
Yeah.
So it
we
just
let
works
JC and Justin write.
What's your favorite video now that you mention it?
Ooh,
that you're in
that we've done.
My favorite and the worst was
Pop.
Mine was we were in makeup. That was It's Gonna Be Me.
Oh wow, with the mannequins.
We were in the makeup stuff. Yeah, that was and actually that was kind of a lot of our ideas as far as coming up with stuff. And I told Wayne Isham the same thing. I'm like, I don't want it to be green screen the whole time. We want it to be real. and they made these shelves legitimately look like shelves, but we were really on them and rappelling off of them. And they had a real bug car and a motorcycle in a box that looked like a toy box. It was really cool. Yeah, it was great.
I wanted to feel like I was the Incredible Shrinking Woman.
But we were literally in makeup 24 hours. We started at 7 a.m. and stopped at 7 a.m. Took the makeup off at 7 a.m.
Well, that was the worst part. Because, prosthetics, you're only supposed to put on for a certain amount of hours.
Sucked.
We went double the time. So when they took the prosthetics off,
it was like stuck to our face.
Bleeding.
My God.
Like our skin was coming off.
It was stuck to our face.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
That's wild. Lance, what about you? What's your favorite video?
I mean, that was a great one for sure. Bye, 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 of course. I just remember being so tired for that. So, yeah, I think that's it.
You know what was interesting?
Crazy was
Drive Me Crazy was fun because it was just we got to dress up and all these different things. Yeah. I think it was kind of cool that we did do I Want You Back. We did a European version and then we did an American version, which was interesting.
No one should ever see that first version.
Please don't see that one. We thought it was cool because we thought we had effects in Star Wars. And it was green screen again. Oh. But the second one was like, us coming into America, and we actually shot it at Universal Studios, and it literally was just us being us. And that's actually that video I definitely like better than the first one.
Oh, interesting. I always like Girlfriend. I just think the cars are always cool.
That's a good one. Yeah,
it's much more lo-fi, but I just felt like that was like a very fun. I would have been happy to be on that set. Seemed like it was a good time.
And it was fun because we didn't have to do a lot of choreography.
No, it was a different swing for us for sure.
Yeah.
Like our music
was one of our
was
first time.
And I remember the car. There was this purple. It was a 1950 Chevy Concorde, and I'm like, I need this car, and they actually sold it to me.
And it ended up in my garage for how long?
Yeah, you had it in your garage.
I had it in my garage forever. And I remember I had the California raisins inside the glove compartment. I think it was purple. It was a low ride. It dropped really low.
Is that the craziest thing you bought in your NSYNC era?
At that time, yes, for sure. Because we didn't have money to buy anything else.
No.
So that was it.
What was the first extravagant thing you each bought when you're just like, oh shit?
The dumbest thing I ever did in my life. Don't ever do this, kids. I bought a house. A normal house.
Never buy a house, kids.
No,
don't do it.
I'm not getting there.
The
house was about
overrated.
$250,000. $250,000 back in the day. I bought the house.
That's pretty cheap.
I put a theater inside it.
Oh.
The theater was about $450,000. It literally was. It had a hydraulic door that slid open. There was fiber optic ceiling. It was Star Wars. Han Solo was yes.
Theater.
Don't ever do this, kids.
Wow.
It's the dumbest thing. Don't ever do it.
It's called resale, kids. You're not going to get the good.
We realized that. So
where was this?
It was in Orlando. But
Oh.
basically, I pulled everything. It was like a jigsaw puzzle kind of. Everything pulled out. But I put it in storage, and then once I pulled everything out, everything was obsolete. And then the room could have fit into another room, but I got rid of it.
At that time, technology changed a lot. Like, remember, like laser discs had like a 5-minute life, and even
hit clips.
Yeah, it's just like so short. I remember.
But I had the projector that had the 3-color thing. It wasn't just one.
Wow.
So again, that's how old we're talking here.
My goodness. Okay, so yeah, that seems like a bad purchase. But
horrible. Don't ever do that.
Lance, where's your car now?
I sold it because that's when I moved to LA and I lived on Mulholland Drive, and that car was not making it up Coldwater. So it was done. So it moved into his garage for a while.
Okay, last question for you guys. What is the best country to drink? Like, where's the best country to drink?
Ooh, that is such a good question. I mean, I think, look, America to me, because there's so many incredible bars here, and especially speakeasies. I prefer New Orleans. I think New Orleans knows how to pour a drink. And you can get anything from stupid tropical, hurricanes to like real great Manhattans.
What I think it's almost like New York, but like Vegas is very similar, where you can go to a place and get a really cheap drink or a very expensive drink and go a high-end bar or be at the dive bar at like the Double Down, which I've gone to many times in Vegas.
Well, Vegas is the place because every chef and every famous mixologist, they have their premier places there. So you're going to get the best.
You can eat really well in Vegas now. I don't know if you've been to the Italy there, but in the Park MGM.
I love me some Italy for sure.
It's
so
like one of the only places you can eat and also see the light of day. So that's one of the reasons why I like it. But
I love it. See, I still love I like a smaller place, like Vanderpump, just over Vanderpump Hotel, and I loved going to Giada's, just simple, great Italian food right there at the Vanderpump Hotel. I like that.
Thanks for the invite.
You want to go to
next
the hotel,
time.
Joey?
Thanks, Lance.
You're on Broadway.
Yeah, well, after.
You can't travel. It's been a real thrill to meet you guys. Thanks so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
Good luck with the show.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and,
thank you so much.
And good luck with your press day as well.
Thank you so much. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.